On Thursday, Microsoft announced Microsoft Copilot in Windows, which you may have thought they already announced, but you may be thinking about GitHub Copilot, which was announced in 2021, Microsoft 365 Copilot, which was announced in March 2023, or Windows Copilot, ever more different than, anyways. That was announced in May 2023. Microsoft Copilot in Windows, rather, is a unification of the company's disparate chatbot-like services, rebranded with a new colorful logo and an actual release date. This Tuesday, September 26th, finally, a release date on any AI product is fantastic. The feature will roll out in Windows 11 in its early form, accessible through the Windows plus C key keyboard shortcut.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually very excited to try this right now.
No, this is interesting.
Dan has a laptop for us
because we've had a lot.
He's putting it on the floor. Why is he putting it on the floor? I don't want floor laptop.
It's not.
I don't like floor
based
chicken.
on a movie, Dan.
Yeah, floor laptop.
Laptops are not based on movies.
The movie.
Come on.
The movie, the game.
As Microsoft revealed when announcing Windows Copilot, Copilot can pull data from a user's calendar, email, documents, so nothing from anyone who's using Google for all of those things, I guess. Anything Microsoft app related to help you answer questions and perform tasks. It can also help you control your desktop itself. You can tell it to arrange windows, change system settings, launch specific Spotify playlists,
No way.
and much more.
Okay, well, let's do stuff.
Yeah, try to arrange some windows. Pull open some stuff.
There's no apps on here.
The back of that laptop is very distracting.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know how to turn that off.
Imagine having that in a class.
I think that's sort of the point.
You just piss off the teacher?
Just peacock super hard.
Yeah.
Just tape over it.
Wow.
I put a new button on your deck there when you want to switch into the laptop.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Where is it? Oh, on his.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, do you want one?
No, it's fine.
Everybody can have a button. They're free. There you go. Here's two.
Oh!
There you go. You're special.
Yeah, they're like ducks at the park.
Yeah.
They're free. You can just take them home.
Like domain names.
Despite the unification, Microsoft's branding is still all over the place concerning commercial customers who can also consider using Bing Chat, Enterprise, and Microsoft 365 Copilot, the latter of which will be available for enterprise customers November 1st. I didn't know that. Enterprise Microsoft 365 Copilot is going to be very interesting. Hopefully it's not trash. We'll see. OpenAI also announced DALL-E 3, which the company says does a lot better than other modern text-to-image systems at not ignoring words in prompts. It can also actually generate text in an image properly, as seen here. And then there's a little example that I'm going to jump to. I just feel so empty inside, which is amazing for people who have messed with these things in the past, because the text was always just like garbly-gook. No real letters, just kind of some weird shape patterns where the text is supposed to be. So having actual text is that's a pretty big step, to be completely honest.
That's pretty cool.
Data Economy fed OpenAI's demo prompts into Midjourney and compared the outputs, and it's pretty close, apparently. We're going to check that out as well. Like this. Let's go to the beach and find the right hermit. Close-up photograph of a hermit crab nestled in wet sand with sea foam nearby and the details of its shell and texture of the sand accentuated. Yeah. I don't know if this is a hermit crab.
I don't know what a hermit crab looks like, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and that's from DALL-E. And Midjourney's on the right.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know how many examples there are. Here we go. Dancer's Desire. That's a really long prompt, but they actually do look pretty similar. One is just like facing us and the other one's facing away.
Sheesh.
Photo of a lychee-inspired, I think that's how you say that? I don't know. Inspired spherical chair with a bumpy white exterior and plush interior set against a tropical wallpaper.
Huh.
Quite similar.
Man, every time I play around with this stuff or look at it, I am just kind of blown away.
Potatoes. We know a thing or two about generating potato images on DALL-E.
We do.
Anyways.
Speaking of potato, no, never mind. I'm not gonna tease that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Something potato related. That's all I can say.
The DALL-E 3, DALL-E 3 is in research preview now and will be available to ChatGPT Plus and enterprise customers in October, and will, of course, be integrated into Bing and various Microsoft apps and services as well. Lastly, there were new Surface devices announced, all with very iterative upgrades. Business Insider and Windows Central say that this is part of the reason for former Surface chief Panos Panay's sudden departure this week after 20 years at the company. Surface Laptop Studio 2, with an Intel 13th Gen Core i7 H-class chip, various ones I suspect at different price points, an RTX 4050 or 4060, Intel Neural Processing Unit, and up to 2 terabytes of dedicated storage and 64 gigs of RAM starts at around $19.99. I say around because they don't specify what chip it is, and there's 2 different GPU models, so I don't know. Surface Laptop Go 3, pretty much just internal upgrades, same 12.4-inch screen, now has Intel 12th Gen, not 13th, I guess, instead of 11th, and starts at $799. Surface Go 4 for business, same chassis as Go 3, Intel Dual Core Pentium, I got there, in Go 3, replaced with quad-core Intel N200, marked for business. Do not have fun with it. It's illegal.
That's right. Riley wrote that, right?
Yeah.
I assumed. I don't even have the doc open right now, but I know.
I don't technically know that. I didn't put it in there.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's one of them.
Almost certainly Riley.
And then last but not least, potentially least, who knows? Surface Hub 3, some minor upgrades over the Hub 2S announced in March. Hub 3 module can be purchased and installed in existing Hub 2S devices.
Okay, should we just start doing Copilot? Does anyone care about
I've
that?
been waiting for you to do this whole
my
time.
Goodness. No, I'm ready. Okay. Tell me what to have it do.
Do the Windows organizing. This is the last conversation we had.
Well, no, but I want to do interesting stuff. Okay.
I think Windows organizing.
Open a browser for me.
Very interesting.
No, thanks. Can you open a good browser?
Oh.
Let's see.
If it doesn't off of this, which
please confirm the action in the dialog box that has appeared.
Oh,
what? I have to click it? Why would I have to click it?
That's weird.
Sure, you can confirm. What?
Say open Google Chrome. I don't know why you would ever want to do this instead of just typing in the start menu.
Well, because eventually you would want to interact with your voice, not the keyboard.
Yeah.
Like I don't see a voice input right now.
Yeah, you can do your own, but yeah.
Please confirm the action in the dialog box that has appeared. What are you talking about?
Well, it's already... He clicked it, though. He said, no thanks. And it, grayed out.
Hello, buddy? Okay. Open File Explorer.
Chrome's not a good browser. Yeah, the only one I see on there is Edge and Chrome.
Yeah. Open File Explorer and show me where my program files are. Is this going to do anything? I mean, yes. Yes, obviously.
Click it. Oh, it grayed it out.
Yeah, it grayed it out. It looks like it's duplicating. Did you click it? I tried. Well, it's grayed out.
It wasn't grayed out originally.
All right, the File Explorer is now open. You can navigate to the program files.
It's hallucinating already.
I don't want to navigate to that folder.
Okay, well...
I asked you to do it.
In its defense, you're using it in the way that it's not... It should work the way that you're doing it, but it's clearly not intended to be used that way. I think you should start a new chat, let it dump so that it's not going to hallucinate
Explorer
as
and
much.
click the button properly.
No, don't open... No, don't.
No, make it do it.
No. Don't close that.
Fine.
You're a bad pilot.
Fine.
It's just trying to co-pilot, but you're not being a good
Open File
pilot.
Explorer. Okay, so maybe I just need to click it way faster.
Well, no, you're
There,
just typing
yes.
something new before you click it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
working.
Well, why does that second sure, you can confirm the action in the dialog box that has appeared.
And you've already done it. Yeah,
I've
it's
already
weird.
done it. What are you talking
It
about?
has problems for sure.
Okay. Show me where my music is.
Oh.
I mean, theoretically, if I have a folder called music, then it should. I mean, sure,
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Where's my music in File Explorer? Wow, this is pretty rudimentary, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think you need to start a whole new thread though, because you're already hallucinating.
No, I don't. Okay, fine. How do I new thread? I don't even see
I don't know.
here. Maybe up here.
Okay,
Okay, refresh. All right. Okay, fine.
Also, I will say here that this is not the release version. We don't know that this is a release version or not. Are you talking to the stream right now, Dan?
Oh,
Yeah.
Dan, you might as well just talk to the stream
Yeah, you
if you're
should
going to
say
say
that to
that
the
stuff,
stream.
because we're just going to sit here in silence while you talk to us anyway.
Yeah. Hey, that's nice.
Okay, Tomb Raider is both a movie and a game.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but that's just normal Copilot stuff. It's more of a come on. Try to get it to do cool things. Open some windows. Get it to organize it. Come on.
I'd rather bother you.
Oh my goodness.
It's not more of one than the other.
I'm just gonna install
Started
this
as
at
a
home
video
and use it
game
myself.
series in 1996. Iconic protagonist Lara Croft.
Again, when I was 5.
Do you think that's an excuse, Luke?
Is this enterprise? If you only get 4 prompts on free, like Bing, this would be useless. Well, I mean, he's
it
also
looks
just
like it's
not
30.
using it properly. So, like, who knows if it's useless or not? He's like being antagonistic to the poor little.
I'm not being
Copilot AI.
antagonistic.
Yes, you are. It's presenting an option, yes or no. Click these buttons, and then you're not clicking it
Okay, fine. Well, they went away. They got grayed out.
because you typed something more.
I shouldn't have to interact with my mouse for this.
I agree, but clearly it's designed that
All
way.
right, fine.
So use it properly.
Then I'll just type in what you
You
want.
can criticize that it shouldn't work that way. You can criticize that it should work off of your texted response, but you can also use it properly at the same time. Come on, Mr. Reviewer Man.
Tell me what you want me to have it do.
I've wanted you to have it organize windows literally this whole time.
Okay, fine. Open Steam and open Chrome. And why would I want it to do that and organize their windows? I mean, what am I even... How could it possibly hope to do this for me?
I don't know. Whoa! Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Yes.
Oh, wow, this is...
Yes.
Oh, why would I need 3 prompts for this?
I snapped a window for you.
You didn't.
So it did it all at the same time. So the apps weren't actually open yet.
Yeah, I'm the one making this bad, Luke. Thank you. That's very helpful.
Well, no, at least we learned something now.
What did we learn? That it sucks? We already learned that.
Well, we learned that when you click things, it actually does stuff. So that's pretty cool.
You didn't organize the windows.
Oh, this is not how you interact with these things.
Why not?
Because it's just needlessly antagonistic. Oh,
Well,
wow.
it worked, smart guy. I'm sorry for the confusion. I can't
It
physically
tells you how
organize
to
the
do
windows.
it.
It also says it did it for you, and then I click yes, and it doesn't do it.
I snapped a window for you. You can snap others beside it. Oh, Steam's open now.
Okay. Can I close Steam without it appearing in my taskbar?
Oh.
I don't know. Can it do that for me? Can it close it to the
Advanced
system
stats.
tray?
It-
I don't know if I'm not signed in, so I don't know if it'll behave a little bit differently here. How to close Steam without it? Okay, so it just searches for it. Okay, what are fundamental Windows things that it could do?
Okay, so let's jump up to what it talks about.
Okay.
It can help you control your desktop itself. You can tell it to arrange windows, change system settings, and launch specific Spotify playlists, and much more. Can I find the original thing where it lists these features? And maybe I can find the more. With over 150 new features.
I could see this being super. Okay, here we go. This is what I've been trying to get to. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, but as an AI, I don't have the ability to directly interact with your computer's interface. I can provide instructions and guidance, but I can't perform actions on your computer. How did Steam just log in?
That's not true, though, because it did perform actions on your computer.
Okay. How did Steam just log in? What just happened?
Huh.
All I had was a login screen.
Someone scanned the QR code. Somebody logged in. That's actually pretty funny. You need to make sure you fully close Steam because they could remote in.
Right. Okay.
That's pretty funny, though.
Close Steam.
That is excellent. Don't ever do that again, but that's hilarious.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
Shouldn't laugh at that. Bad. No. Something.
I have new things to write down that we need to protect against.
Anyway, but I can't perform actions on your computer. You'll need to follow the steps I provided to remove the chat icon from your taskbar. Let me know if you need further assistance. So I could see this being super useful for people who don't want to dig into the 3 different control panels that Windows has now to figure out how to, change your audio device from one to the other. But this is just Clippy.
Try to get it to change like power modes.
Sure.
Or like sleep settings. Oops. Or what happens when you close the lid.
Okay, can you set my computer to sleep after 5 minutes? Yeah, I think that's basically just going to be Clippy with ChatGPT.
Oh, it had to search for that.
Yeah, like why do you have to search for that? Sorry, I can't do this.
Can you start a new chat? Can you clear this chat and then try that again?
I can. I don't think it's going to make a difference, though, Luke. I don't think it can actually interact with the system basically at all. But that's why it needs that manual prompt every time it allegedly does something for you, like open a window.
The notes in our doc, I'm trying to find this in the official thing, but the notes in our doc say it can pull data from a user's calendar, email, documents, anything Microsoft app related to help you answer, perform tasks. It says it can help arrange windows, change system settings, and launch specific playlists. Did it just do this? Okay, so it opened it for you, but you have to be the one that flips the switch?
Yeah, but it didn't open the right thing. Look at this. Please disable Wi-Fi. Sure. Would you like me to turn off Bluetooth for you? Okay. Then it goes, I open the devices page in settings. Well, which one is it? Are you supposed to do it for me? Or are you supposed to open this window? Also, I don't have the capability to disable Wi-Fi. You can do this by going to the network settings on your device. Where? Suppose I'm a novice user. I don't know where this is. Why did you give me 3 different answers? Want me to do it for you? Here, do it yourself. I can't do that. I don't know, man.
That seems pretty bad.
That seems pretty basic.
Yeah.
I want to turn off my Wi-Fi.
Do we have anything?
Here, does this thing have like McAfee on it or something? Like, is this preloaded with any like junkware? Oh, you know what? I bet it has like Candy Crush or whatever on it. What's the junkware that comes on Windows devices? Didn't it used to come with Candy Crush?
Check out Paint.
Paint.
Yeah, open Paint.
I mean, isn't there new Paint that has transparency now? That's kind of big news. Why are we not talking about that on Wine Show?
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot about it.
There's a lot of cool things in new Paint.
Is this new Paint?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean...
So I had some concerns about us trying this ahead of time.
Why? This is fun. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, I drew...
It looks
a map.
It looks great.
You start here.
Now you gotta use the fill tool to fill in some of those things, and then it becomes modern art.
Okay, and then you end up here.
So you start at the house, and then you end at work. Wait, what is this?
Got him. It's a truck.
Oh.
Hey.
Heck yeah.
It has a little
That's
little
the best
cloud
truck.
coming out the back and everything. And here's hold on.
Oh, fine details. Fine details.
Here's you.
Oh. Nice. Yeah.
Anywho.
Sick.
How did you get, if the truck is your method of transportation though, how did you get to it?
Oh.
I don't know.
What if that just shows the path that you've taken so far?
Can you save the drawing I made in MS Paint? Can you do basically anything?
So here's my problem
Yeah.
with this. This is supposed to be a Windows update.
Sure. Oops.
And I'm going to jump onto my screen really quick.
Okay.
New Windows 11 update delivers over 150 new features, including bringing the power of Copilot to the PC. Copilot in Windows in preview. Paint, Photos, Snipping Tool, Clipchamp, Notepad, new Outlook for Windows, modernized File Explorer, all this other type of stuff. We clearly don't have all these things. What did we install? Just the Copilot preview? Is that right, Dan?
Pretty sure this is like the most bleeding edge version of Windows on the planet right now. So this has the weird
but it doesn't have all
Copilot.
these other things. So we don't know how old this version of Copilot is. We don't know if this is the version of Copilot that they're actually going to be launching. And when they do launch it, it's going to be a preview version. Now, I will say, given its performance right there, I'm not the most confident in it.
I just
Would you want it to be able to do actions without user input?
well, it's not without user input. I am inputting. I mean, okay, this is something.
Yeah, but what if I wrote a script to pretend like
This is
This is why it doesn't do things on your computer, because then it's dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be dangerous regardless.
But you could already script those things to happen.
Yeah, okay.
But I
This
guess
is
scripting
pointless then.
Yeah, it's not like you can do anything in here that you couldn't do in a PowerShell,
Yeah.
which can run in the background anyway.
Yeah.
So like, what are we protecting from here exactly?
Lawsuits.
Well, yeah, but if they were going to sue over this, they could sue over PowerShell. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really. I do wonder if this is just the starting point where it's basically ChatGPT, but you don't have to go to Bing.com. Which is a benefit. I mean, that's something. I don't want to go to Bing.com.
I just don't think we should say almost anything because we don't know if this is the right version.
Well, what we know is
what is
that
the
this
version?
is a version that is in development.
Yeah, sure. But
Yeah.
that's not the necessarily. We're talking about this as if it's the one that people are going to get.
Well, no,
we have no idea if that's true.
I'm talking about this in the terms of how it describes itself, right? It describes itself as not being capable of interacting with your computer, which was exactly what I wanted to know.
This version of it describes it that way.
I think that is a significant design decision. That's not a technical thing. That's a design decision. So no, I don't think it's likely that that's going to change in the 4 days before this is more broadly available.
Okay, but here's the thing. The one that they're showing off in the video has a mic. This one doesn't.
Sure.
This is not the right version.
Sure, but I mean, again, that doesn't address what I said.
Do something to help me focus, and it automatically opens Spotify. Oh, no, you have to
it
click
doesn't.
it.
So you have
Organize
to
my
do
windows.
everything.
It just did it. Look.
Well, here, hold on,
wait,
because
wait.
we haven't
Organize my
actually.
windows.
Hold on, we haven't actually tried that yet.
I thought we did.
No. I was just bothering you. We never actually tried it because I asked it to open stuff, then organize it. And what it did was it tried to use Aerosnap or whatever it's called now, and then it ultimately.
There's more stuff in here that it's doing without user input.
Hold on. Let's try it. Organize my windows. Here we go. Yeah, I would. Sure.
So yeah, this is not how it works in their video.
Isn't it a marketing video?
Yeah, but like I don't. We're using a version that is not the one that is going to be released.
Do you think it's really going to significantly change
there are clear
in 4
differences
days?
between the two apps. We cannot say this is legit. We will get destroyed for this. This is BS.
This version came out today.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody said it's legit, Luke. We said this is what Microsoft has made available right now.
This is an extreme preview build.
Yeah.
There's like 4 layers of extreme
And it's
previews.
completely irrelevant because one that is clearly not this version, because it has functionality that we can see, like the mic button, is being released in a couple days. And we're talking about one that is now already clearly old.
Are you mad?
You guys, I am mad. You guys don't see the problem with this?
No, not at all.
Oh my God.
Not even a little bit.
Goofballs.
But this is
Goofballs.
they released this today.
So what?
So why would we not talk about it? When
Because
would we talk about it?
This is not the news article that we're addressing.
So? But this is what's here.
We read out a news article with talking points and then talk about something completely
I
different.
mean, okay, can I make an
It's
analogy?
like secret. No, I won't name a certain brand. LTT Store releases a new shirt. Well, they used American Apparel shirts like 7 years ago, so let's review an American Apparel shirt.
But that's not comparable at all. It's like if a game developer announced an upcoming game and announced a release date for it and showed a trailer for it, and then 2 days later or whatever, put up a preview build of it and people played the preview build and talked about it. That's what this is. There is nothing wrong with that. They didn't have to make this preview build available. This is not pirated. This isn't a leak. This is something Microsoft made available.
I don't think it is proper form to read a news article about something and then open up something that is clearly not that thing.
ChatGPT-4 in chat says Linus knows he's wrong. He's just messing with Luke. No, I legitimately don't. I think it's completely valid if a company releases a preview to use it and talk about it. 100%. They don't have to do that.
In my opinion, this is a preview build of what is going to be released on Tuesday. And they exist in the preview builds for, stability testing for the wider Windows,
Luke is
world.
right. Luke is right that we don't know that.
Yeah.
But there are certain things that we can anticipate based on what we're looking at right now, and they might turn out to be different. And I would love for this to be very different. But it's clear to me right now, from a design standpoint, that this is meant to be more of a.
But I think it's the wording, because we're saying things like it cannot do this thing.
Yeah. Right now it can't.
Right. But they are currently showing in their stuff that it can. So we need to be clear when saying that.
I don't know. That might be FMV.
It could be. So we need to be clear when saying that this preview build can't do this yet.
Sure.
But so we can't test this thing. And maybe we'll know when it releases on Tuesday or whenever it's releasing. Because look at this. Turn on dark mode, searching for the right action, generating answers. Dark mode turned on. So can it actually do that? I don't know. From our testing, can we tell that it can't do that? No, because this is not the same version.
But this is what they released today.
It's just so irrelevant.
Yeah, so look, it can turn on dark mode.
Did it actually do it? I don't think it did.
If you click yes. Let's see.
Right, but you didn't have to click yes on their thing.
There you go. There's your dark mode.
So it can change settings.
But the dark mode on their thing doesn't explode over the screen all beautiful in the marketing video.
I mean, there's no way that is going to be a feature of anything.
Not a thing.
That's definitely not a thing. So
looks cool though.
It's clear that it's been zhuzhed up a little bit.
Yes.
And what will land in however many days until it comes is probably somewhere in between that and this.
Yeah.
And I would anticipate it will be closer to this.
And that is, in my opinion, totally fair to say.
Sure.
We just have to make it very clear, that we are not talking about the thing that's in the news article that we're addressing, the thing that's releasing around the corner. We're talking about this preview build that we have that is clearly not the same one because there's no mic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If they release it on Tuesday and there's no mic, that would be hilarious.
Sure.
But we can't actually say that that's like going to be a thing or not.
Look, the only thing that I'm taking away from this is that it's pretty clear that the usefulness will be fairly limited.
Oh, yeah, probably.
It's very clear that if this is anywhere near where they were at any point in time that was not a year ago, that it's going to be quite limited.
Yeah.
So that's my only point. I think that's a pretty realistic assessment. You could be, I'm not even saying you could be right, because all you're saying is that we don't know for sure, and that's fair enough. But it could be entirely different.
It could also be literally exactly the preview build that we just tried.
It could
with
also
no
be
mic, with no
just
change.
this.
Yeah, absolutely. We just don't know.
I'd be surprised if it doesn't have a mic, because to me, what I'm seeing right now is this is Clippy that I can interact with my voice, and it will be some combination of ChatGPT and maybe being able to do some stuff for me, but its utility is going to be really limited. Like, I can already tell from that organize my windows thing that that's not going to be how that works. How on earth would it know which window I want
to make big
in the top left quadrant? Or I mean, that's the other thing too, is like AeroSnap. I really can't remember the new branding for it, so I'm just going to call it AeroSnap forever. That's my commitment. How could it possibly know if I want one thing to take up the entire half of the screen and then I want the other two in quadrants? It wouldn't. It would need user interaction for that. So the version that we see here honestly looks a lot more realistic, where it takes one of my windows, snaps it to the side, and kind of asks me to select another one.
And actually kind of useful for people that aren't used to window snapping, because it can get a little weird.
A big issue I have with this, though, is the number of different ways that I'm expected to interact with this computer. It's slow. I either need to use my voice, which
I think you're going to have to click the mic to reprompt the voice every time, I think.
I know that Windows has had voice prompt support in the past, although when they killed Cortana, I don't know if that died. Like, can you say, "Hey Bing," and have your mic wake up on your computer? I don't even know. I've never had a reason to bother setting that up if it even exists.
Me neither.
So I have to activate a voice prompt somehow, which means I either have to touch my keyboard to hit a hotkey, or I have to interact with my trackpad or my mouse and click on something. I then need to say something out loud. I then need to wait around for a data center somewhere to receive that audio file, because they're probably not doing the processing locally. I then need to wait for it to searching, figure out if it can do something, and I then need it to apply it. It feels, right. And then in order to apply it, in many cases, I'm either going to have to basically do it myself, or I'm going to have to click on something, or otherwise confirm.
Needing to click on the yes is like, ugh.
Anytime you're, okay. I've had a lot of people point out to me that I don't use Control-Shift-Escape to open Task Manager. And my response to that is, my hand's already on the mouse. My hand wasn't on my keyboard. The fastest tool is the one that's already in your hand in a lot of cases. And if my hands are already on the keyboard, by all means, Control-Shift-Escape, let's go, right?
But both your hands are on the keyboard because of typing what you just typed.
So it's, see, I really hope that the build that we get has an easier way for me to just press enter,
like enter to confirm, or maybe I don't know if escape for no is good or not, but maybe enter for confirm and backspace for no.
I don't know, because in a text box, those both already kind of have meanings.
No, yeah, it would have to only work if you haven't typed anything yet, and then the second you type anything, both those controls go away. It's the only way I've thought of it working.
Here's the last thing I want to know about this preview build. Okay. Okay. All right. What was I looking for the other day? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, this isn't going to be any better.
Oh, no. Really? Sleep Country Canada falls under best match, and change when the PC sleeps when plugged in is number 3.
Yikes.
Are you f***ing kidding me, you guys?
Web results really shouldn't show up in there. I hate it so much.
Or they, fine, maybe they do. But if I search for just sleep, what are the freaking odds? What are the odds, Microsoft, that I am looking for Sleep Country Canada instead of power, sleep, and battery settings? Also, can I try something? Oh, no, sorry, not that one. Can I try something really quick here? Can I open these in a new tab? I want to know what the difference is between all these different things. What are these? Okay, so we've got change when the PC sleeps when plugged in. Okay, so that's power and battery. Hold on. Sleep. Okay, we've got... Holy crap.
Oh, they're different.
They're different. Genius.
That's
okay,
not
we've
fun.
got choosing energy efficient sleep settings.
Okay, so it's just all the different things and it just highlights it.
Okay. Where'd one of the other ones go? Oh, power, sleep, and battery settings. Okay, so that's just this. That's just 2 names for the same things. Same thing. Sure. Okay, fine. Good enough. Why buy a mattress anywhere else? Oh no, everyone's just talking about Sleep Country now.
I'm not gonna lie. The second you said that jingle immediately jumped in my head.
Yeah. I'll say this: there's a lot of good reasons to buy a mattress somewhere else, and we'll just leave it at that.
God,